Patrick Ybarra. I'm fighting out American Revolution for 135. It feels great for me. I haven't fought in about a year, so I'm really eager, really excited to fight in my hometown, near my hometown, Corpus Christi. Only thing I'm preparing is just fighting in southpaw. Anything else, we train everything all the time, very technical. Not gonna have any problem. Just the only thing different, I'm just training with more southpaws. Having the guys in here switch southpaws for me. That's it. Eventually, I'm gonna go down to 125, but right now, I want to have fun. Fight at 135, fight often. Here, it's great. All these guys were very, very close. Close with all these guys. Everyone's good at something, and it's just real easy to learn. My older cousin is the head trainer here at American Revolution, Freddie Median, and we're just very close and no problems. We always leave our egos at the door. We never bring anything negative from the outside. We never bring it inside. Just leave it and just train and goof off. I'm known as the Juggernaut as just going, don't stop. Do what you can. I'm just gonna go through. I didn't know what a Juggernaut was at first. We were all joking on the mat one day, and somebody had said it. They described it to me. I was like, oh yeah, I guess I kind of am. And I started just living by it and living up to it, I guess. Blood and glory, I'm gonna knock the guy out. For my hometown, for all my family here, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've been training for. I stand up, I'm gonna knock him out.
Chris, the Enigma Pecero, fight at American Revolution, fight at 145, and come to bring the damage. Being back in the gym after immediately having a fight is good and bad. It's fun and not so fun at the same time, you know. It's fun to not have to work so hard to get back in shape, but I get no break. You know, I don't really get too much time to enjoy myself, but I get to enjoy myself inside the cage, so that's gonna be a bonus. This is actually gonna be my third time fighting here. The first time around, I was fight of the night. Didn't go my way though. It was an exciting fight. This last one, you know, exciting fight, and it was short and sweet. And that's the way I wish all my fights were. You know, having those fight of the nights are fun for the crowd, not so fun for me. I wish they were all first round ones. Coming here again, I would like it to be the same thing. Go in there, do work, but I'm ready for everything. You know, if we're gonna go all 3 rounds, or if they change it at the last minute in the middle of the fight and we're going 5 rounds, I'm ready to go. You know, if we're gonna do work and there in the cage in front of everybody hometown, there's nothing better than that. You know, I don't have to worry about driving all the way to wherever the hell, and you know, so I'm gonna be ready to go. Everybody there supporting and everything, being ready to hear all the crowd, you know, pumping you up. Can't let it overwhelm me, but you know, it's gonna be great. This gym, Corpus in general, has been somewhat of a pretty decent MMA town, and now it's building to where you know, Corpus is trying to represent. You know, and we do a show here constantly all the time, and we're constantly having these fighters come out that are dynamic fighters like us out of American Revolution. You know, this is what we do, and we represent for Corpus. You know, we want this to be like when you hear about, oh, everybody's going over to Greg Jackson's to go train. Everybody wants to go over to somewhere else. Like all these other cities that you never really would think about before, but now there's these big gyms. Just come over here. We got some stuff going on too, you know. My opponent, Matt Mazurek, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I looked up a little bit on him. I know he's listed as being 2-0 as amateur, and this is going to be his debut, but I did my research, and I think he has a little more fights than that I don't know why they're not listed or what. But so he's coming in with a decent amount of experience, and so his style to me doesn't look too impressive, but it's one of those styles to where he can be a grinder, you know. And I don't those type of guys, you know, I want to finish them quick. I don't want to have a fight where I'm out there for, you know, feeling like it's an hour and, you know, nothing's happening. I want to put, you know, I want to put my hands and knees, elbows, everything on him. So you better be ready. Like I said, I just had this last fight, and so I'm in pretty good shape already. The last fight I was probably in, I mean, that's probably one of the best shapes I've ever been in. This last fight, and now coming in, I already feel good. I already feel great. So it's gonna just continue. So I don't know how great of a night it's gonna be for me, because, you know, honestly, this is gonna be a level that I don't even know what it's gonna feel like yet. You know, I'm gonna hit a level that I've never hit before. So it's exciting. And so the weeks leading up to the event from here until then are just going to continue being grueling, being as much as I can take. and beyond that, because if you don't embrace the suffering, how are you going to be able to relate that to him? You know, I want him to feel that suffering. So yeah, August 25th, Blood and Glory. There's going to be some blood and glory. Representing for American Revolution, for everybody here, me being an instructor here, you know, it can be somewhat of a pressure, you being a type of role model, but I try just to be myself, you know, because I don't want anybody to look at me as being somebody that's, you know, at a place where they'll never be. It's like, I'm just like you know, I'm just trusting in the tools I was given, you know, you can do it too. So this is just what I love to do. If you love to do it just as much, do it, you know, just be like Nike, just do it. Chris, the Enigma Pecero, I was first told that by a teacher. You know, I was doing a test and I was not paying attention at all. I had been asleep in class. We did some quiz and I'm just like, what is this? I don't know. And then later on that week, I paid attention in class and I was like, okay. And then I got like the highest grade in the class and she came back to me like, you're an Enigma. And that's pretty much the way how my life's kind of been. You know, I've been in lows and then come back and done something really great. You know, I can be somebody that's that seems like I'm all the way down and out, and I come here and I'm super happy, you know. And so in the same way, in a fighting situation, the same way, and when I'm just joking around with somebody, I do a lot of weird off things, you know. So I'm not the typical run-of-the-mill person that you're gonna come across. So the Enigma to me is suiting, you know, and that's me.
Dustin Adams, fighting at 185 out of American Revolution.
Well, I was born in Louisiana.
I grew up here in Texas, went to one of the local high schools, GP, and then as soon as I graduated, moved to Louisiana, walked on the football team, so I got the shirt, played football a little bit, and then ended up back down here in Corpus, training MMA and fighting. You know, of course, the guys are going in there and they're trying to, you know, knock each other out or, you know, beat each other up per se, but it's a sport. You got to think about what you're doing in all aspects of the game. You're striking, grappling, you know, the wrestling, all that stuff. So everybody's got a different mentality when they come in here. The one thing we try not to get too serious, where people are getting angry with each other or just trying to knock each other out in here. Yeah, we spar hard, we train hard, but it never gets too serious. And my mentality and personality is I like to joke a lot. I know very little about my opponent. I just know that he's kind of a scrappy guy. I think he's got one fight, and I think he's gonna stand and trade with me, which is what I want. They call me T-Rex. It's because I have really, really short arms. I have trouble doing push-ups, turning on ceiling fans, putting on hats, all that stuff. Wiping my hand. You know, I think Uriah Faber, who's like 5'6", 5'5", has longer arms than me, so. That's why the T-Rex. I like to stand and trade. I think that's what's exciting. That's what fans want to watch. Of course, you know, there's all aspects of the game, and it's exciting. You know, but people want to see the big stuff. You know, the knockouts, the big slams. You know, and jiu-jitsu, the impressive submissions. My personal thing is I want to put people down by striking. I have so many friends that have been wanting to watch me fight, but they have families and things, responsibilities. So traveling, you know, to different far away places is very hard for them. So now that it's here close to home, they can come, watch, you know, get a babysitter for a little while, or whatever, just get away and come watch me fight. And they've been wanting to do that. They usually just get to see videos on the internet or whatever. And so it's really exciting to get all my friends and coworkers to come and watch. I like to have fun, you know. So hopefully, big smiles and get in there, and I'm gonna trade. And I hope to see his face change. Like, oh man, I don't know what I stepped in here for, but that's the wrong night.
August 25th, American Revolution Fight Team will be representing at Richard and Borchard Fairgrounds.